Monday morning, just got back from the gym. We've got great news. Today was, actually this whole week is setting new 5-rep PRs. And this morning we did squats. Now my last PR for 5 reps was 275. And that was basically when I started going back 5 days a week to the gym. So maybe like December, and it's August now. So like a good, whatever that is, 8 months or so. It was 275. This morning I attempted 305, so just over the 300 mark. Did it 5 times and it felt good. It felt solid. And I kind of told myself going in today that that I at least wanted to hit 300 because 305 was my old 1-rep max. So I did 305 5 times, and then I added some more weight to 315. Now, if you go to the gym quite often, you would know that for the men's bar, because the men's and women's bars are different weights, but for the men's bar, 3 45-pound plates on each side is 315. So that's kind of a mental milestone to have 3, big 45 plates on there. So I went ahead and went from 305, put 3 45s on both sides. So that's 315. Did it for 5 times. It felt good. I feel like I had a little bit left, but I'm gonna leave just a little bit on the table. But 315, that's a 40-pound PR over 8 months or so. So real happy with that. It is definitely the way to get the week started. Another triple-digit day, but hey, the sun's shining. It could always be worse. It's Tuesday, the middle of the day, and we're heading to OBJ. You guys know I love OBJ. It's a straight up strength training, all for the back. We're gonna hit a bunch of cleans today, some deadlifts, rows. It's gonna be a good time. And we're also gonna sweat our butts off, which is always good for you. Tuesday, OBJ, done. Just got out of the gym. Today's Tuesday. It's the middle of the day. It is a scorcher today. They said on the news it's gonna be the hottest day of the year. Am I the only one that drives around with my windows down even when it's hotter than heck outside? Anyways, we did OBJ, which is all back, cleans, deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, shrugs. A couple weeks ago, my recap video, I did that whistle, I think, with that same word, shrugs. Anyways, roll my window up because of the noise. We did shrugs. I did it again. We did shrugs and rows, and it all targets the back. Then we did 3 rounds of what's supposed to be like a low level intensity rowing, skiing, bike, and then we do like these opposing limb lifts on your stomach. And then we did some kettlebell marches. So we did like 3 rounds of that. It's hot. We were sweating, but we had a great day. And also on the OBJ, our weight is really high now, where we're doing 109, 112% of our 1-rep max for our clean. So I love it. We got the weight on and we're doing it. All right, Tuesday, we're out of here. Well, good morning. It's a Wednesday. I decided to get up before the sun gets up and put my miles in before it gets hot. This whole week is, I guess, as far as the weather folks say, the hottest week of the year so far, or maybe it will be just overall the hottest week, but trying to get some miles in before that temperature cranks up. I'm on the tail end of my run right now. Since when I started it was dark, couldn't really see anything, but all right, Wednesday, finishing up here. All right, 5 miles. I actually did a little bit more, about 5.2, and we're done. All right, heading to the gym. It's Wednesday, the middle of the day. We hit 5.25 miles this morning before the sun came up, before the heat hit us. And now we're heading to the gym and we're gonna do, hopefully, another PR. We're doing some heavy bench today, trying to set a 5-rep max. I think my current one is, and I have to look back, but I think it's a 205 for a set of 5. So we'll try to improve that. All right, just got out of there. Set a new 5-rep max for bench at 215. Previous, like I said, was 205. And then I went ahead and I haven't really done ever like a 1-rep max, not ever since being back kind of in my modern era of going to the gym. So we put 225 on and I was able to hit that for one time, and that's a lifetime 1-rep max. So that was awesome. It's kind of always been my goal to do 225 one time. Reason being is 225 on a men's 45-pound bar is 245 plates on both sides. So that was good. Man, it felt good. All in all, a good day. A good way to end the day for sure. All right, Friday morning, we made it through the week. We're heading to the gym. It's about 4:50 a.m. We're doing, I think, some overhead squats today and a pretty good conditioning workout. I'll let you know how it goes.
Elbows up, elbows up, elbows up.
All right, just got back from the gym. It's about 7 a.m. We had some tempo overhead squats. So like 3 seconds down, 3-second hold, and then 3-second up. Some auxiliary shoulder work. And man, from Wednesday, that max bench, plus we did a ton of push-ups. I think I did like 104 push-ups during that conditioning workout on Wednesday. My front, like the front of my shoulders are just so sore. So we did the conditioning today, had double push-up burpees. And man, I was just feeling that. And then all the auxiliary work we did with shoulder, we did a bunch of like little tiny, 5-pound or 2.5-pound plates, like a bunch of shoulder work. But man, my shoulders are smoked. I'm gonna try to do 7 miles at lunch today. We'll see how that goes. It's gonna be another hot day. This week's been pretty crazy as far as our like personal schedule. It's our daughter's birthday this weekend, so we've been trying to get the house prepped and all the things that go into having a child's birthday, just getting all that in line. So we'll see how the day goes, and then we'll see how this weekend goes. Fingers crossed, we got to put some big miles in this weekend. But for this morning in the gym, all the strength and conditioning for the week is done. So that always feels good to check that box. But Friday, we're done. It's middle of the day, Friday, about 96 degrees. I'm gonna run down to the taco truck and get a big old fat burrito. Well, I got bad news. Got down here and the taco truck is nowhere to be found. That was the long, hot 2.5 miles here. I think it's going to be a longer 2.5 back. Dang it. I was really craving that. Man, oh man. One of the bad things about this is I was hoping to get a bottle of water there. Since it's so hot, you go through so much more water. I was really hoping to top one of these off. I burned through probably, well, this whole bottle, and then maybe half of that bottle. I've only got like a mile and a quarter to get back, but it's like one of my biggest fears is running out of water. Not that I wouldn't make it, I'm just saying I like to start rationing, you know what I mean? You're not just drinking water willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. Okay, back at it. Oh, what a bummer. 5 miles, no burrito. I tried to push the pace too and ended up at about a 10-minute mile pace for 5 miles. It is scorching it's hot out here, but dang, now you gotta go find something to eat inside. Friday, done. Okay, so we had a birthday party yesterday. A little too much cakes and cookies, if you know what I mean. So today we're punishing ourselves by doing Jacob's Ladder, which is a section in Cameron Park. It's about, I think, like 88 steps up, probably about 70 feet of gain. Let's see if I can get a better view of it. Okay, I think the punishment is about over. See how everyone's feeling? Okay, let's talk about week 7. Week 7's in the books. 2 amazing things that happened this week were the 315 squat PR for 5 rep max, 315. And then also the bench at 215 for a 5 rep max. So it's awesome to hit 2 PRs in the week, feeling stronger. And also I threw in that 1 rep max of bench at 225. So that was a pretty big milestone. But we're getting the miles done. And I think, and I hope that this week 7 they were saying it was the hottest, it had like the hottest day of the year. Hopefully this is the hottest and last hot day of the year, because we are done. We were over the heat. It was so hot this week. So hopefully, and I think looking forward with the weather, it looks like the weather is going to start getting a little bit cooler. And we're just going to keep trucking along, keep doing the miles, keep following the program, and hopefully in November, it will all pay off for our race at Dinosaur Valley. All right, but week 7's done. We're on to week 8. And let me know if you're out there, if you're training for a race or you're training for like an ultramarathon or even a 5K. Let me know what you're up to. I'd love to hear it. Until next week, let's go.